Both think you're the experts.
I know, right? Joining us this morning with their thoughts on the final seven. Amedeo, you know how I feel about Bauer socks.
Bauer socks. You love that name. Bauer socks.
And DJ Del Santo, of course, is here. And what did you guys think? Were you inspired by any of the performances last night?
No.
I didn't think they were inspiring at all, but I thought they were, mostly good, with the exception of a couple that were, fairly awful. But
I would say they mostly weren't good, with the exception of a couple that were good.
Who are the ones that were good?
Obviously, Crystal Bauer Sox is just in a league of her own. I mean, she's the only star. The rest of them can basically, shine her shoes.
I agree.
And that's about it.
She did school the rest of them.
She's awesome. I mean, it doesn't even make sense to have her competing with these people at this point. Lead the Wise, he did a good job.
Lee, we talked about, I think, last week that he might be a Chris Allen.
Yeah, Lead the Wise is definitely
sneak in there at the end between between Lee and Crystal at the end. Yeah. That could be an interesting vote.
I personally think those are going to be the top two. So.
And I think Michael Lynch is kind of falling back a little bit. I mean, he was up
his
there
performance
at the top,
last night.
Yeah, he was okay.
But I mean, he's like a lion amongst lambs. He's really, it's good because of everybody else that's there.
I was going to ask, is that definitely your top two, Crystal and Lee?
That's definitely my top two.
Right now, yes, definitely.
It's definitely my top.
So who goes tonight?
Yeah.
My vote's for Casey James. I think he's gone this week.
I think he's probably going to be in the bottom three, but there's only 7 left anyway.
He likes Crystal. He does like Crystal.
But barely. It took some arm twisting and convincing.
But Amedeo, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think you kind of thought that Casey got in because Kara really had kind of a crush on him.
I think Casey is good, but he's good on a very local level.
Okay.
So I think he got in for his looks. He's a good-looking guy.
You think he's more of a bar singer type thing?
Yeah, I think he's a bar singer. I don't think he's that great.
I think he belongs, of all the people that I've seen this year, I think he belongs in the top 10. But who's going this week? I think it probably will be Tim Urban. I think his time is finally up.
I think the little girls are going to save him. That's why it was between him and Casey James.
All the 12-year-old girls, I think, are in love with Aaron Kelly right now.
And ladies, book Casey for your wedding now. Okay, our Idol Watchers, they're weighing in too. Now, Sherry says Casey has so much potential, but he has to step out of the box. So we want to thank her for watching. We love when our Idol Watchers check in with us, and thanks to TJ and Amedeo. And tonight, make sure that you tune in for Idol Gives Back, the Black Eyed Peas, Carrie Underwood, Mary J. Blige, and Sir Elton John. This is huge. They're just some of the people involved in tonight's big show. Apparently, none of their flights were canceled, which is a good thing because of that volcanic ash cloud. Plus, we're going to find out who's going home, and you can catch it at 8 right here on Fox Providence.